Hello, everybody. Welcome into your Talking Fitchburg headlines on this Monday, January 30th, 2023. Jeremy Crosby here. Hope you're having a great day, and hopefully you're staying warm as that cold air mass is here for at least the week. Let's take a look at the forecast from the National Weather Service, Milwaukee Sullivan, and it's not pleasant. It's not snow, but it's cold, yeah. Arctic air mass is here and moved into the state this morning. Cold temperatures and wind chills will stick around through Wednesday, with the coldest period being tonight into Tuesday. Make sure that you dress warmly early this week. Yeah, it's going to be cold. Basically, like tonight, going into tomorrow, you're going to see those wind chills dip into the negative 20s. It's going to be cold. Yeah, Madison, we're looking at about negative 21 at 3 a.m. So, hey, at least by the time you get up, it will be in the negative teens, maybe. We'll see. I whisper that because, don't want you to be mad at me. But you can't be mad at me. It's not my fault that it's cold. But that's what's happening this week. We'll talk about how to stay warm a little bit later in the show during this cold spell. Turning our attention to other news, there is an apartment fire that occurred yesterday in the 2500 block of High Ridge Trail. We caught up with the fire chief on exactly what happened at this fire.
Slightly before 3:30 this afternoon, we received a call from multiple tenants that there was live fire activity on the exterior of the apartment complex just off of High Ridge Trail. We knew once our initial units arrived on scene, we may need some more equipment, some more resources. So a Mavis box alarm was activated in order to bring more Dane County resources to the scene. Initially, our response involves the City of Fitchburg, the City of Verona, City of Madison. We have Fitch-Verona EMS and Fitchburg PD here. About 10 fire companies assisting us here today until we could confirm that we had extinguishment. So we had heavy fire activity that was visible from the outside. Our unit said that they actually had a tough time visualizing the unit initially based on the amount of smoke that was available or seen on the outside. It did provide significant confirmation that we had something that needed immediate extinguishment before extended to other units. There didn't appear to be any injuries from the firefighters. We don't have any reported injuries from any of the tenants. We do know that there are going to be 16 families, 16 units that are immediately displaced. We are working with MG&E to be able to make sure that we're not leaving any electrical or gas hazards. And then we're working with the property management company to make sure that restoration is on site to be able to start dealing with some of the things that are required after the fires. So board up and making sure that we can start bringing people into their units once we've determined that they're safe. We are working with the Red Cross. Red Cross is bringing in some volunteers to be able to work with property management and then the residents. With that, we'll be able to determine the total number of people that have been affected and any immediate needs that are needed from a clothing, medication, shelter standpoint. So right now, I can tell you that the fire is under investigation. We have an idea of where the fire started. As far as how the fire started is something that we are working on trying to determine. Our investigators are on site right now.
All right, this is a good reminder to clear out your fire hydrants of snow and ice. Remember to clear at least a 3-foot radius around the space of your fire hydrant, and help out your neighbors and friends with that as well to allow easy access for the fire department to get to those hydrants as seconds count. Property tax payments, we're at the final 2 days to make your property tax payments payable here at the City of Fitchburg. You can pay that in person or by mail. You can send your checks to City Hall, 5520 Lacey Road. Do not send cash payments. You cannot do the online service. That ended on the 28th. And hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. No closures here. You can make those payments up to February 1st. After February 1st, you make those payable to the Dane County Treasurer. And finally, staying warm during extreme cold. Remember these few things. Know the signs and symptoms of frostbite and hypothermia. Cover your skin to reduce the risk of frostbite, and stay up on what is going on through media outlets like Fact TV.